Hi friends, I'm back with one more video. So today let's discuss about how to avoid the margin penalty, and along with that what is the right way of executing the orders, right, in terms of avoiding the margin penalty, and also what is the right way of executing the orders. So before this, I would recommend you to please join my Telegram channel, so wherein I'll be like sharing you all my chart analysis, my trade logic and everything, because it is like cumbersome process for me to make daily videos. Okay, so you can just join the hybrid trader. You can search for hybrid trader, and also on the YouTube, on the home page, you'll have the the Telegram icon. So even yesterday I've asked this question in general, saying that let's say you have deployed, let's say your capital is very limited and you're planning to deploy a butterfly. Okay, so when you're planning to deploy a butterfly, what is the right way of executing the orders? I've given them option A, option B, option C, option D. So still I see like 22% of the people, that is almost like from 120, almost like 25 to 30 viewers are confused actually. So they have told me to do a video, but this is very important, friend. Honestly, I'm telling, this is very important, and this is the basic thing what you have to know. Yes, I know option A and option B are the right, but I'm not sure like who is this guy who was given like 2%. Definitely he should be a trawler. Okay, you know right, there are like couple of guys in this group, say every time they wanted to give wrong answer, but I don't even care. Okay, and I want all the guys who actually troll me actually, because I love them actually. If someone gives me with the data points, I'll correct them, right? It's a learning opportunity for me, but without data points I'll enjoy. Simple. Okay, so but still based on this I'm making this video. So for your reference purpose, what I'm doing is like I'll take two examples. Okay, so this has nothing to do with your butterfly, this has nothing to do with your iron fly. This is all about whenever you have the sold position. This applies only for the credit strategies. So let's say this is a sort of butterfly. The reason why I've not taken the two common legs is let me show you this. We have this two sold position. A butterfly basically has two call position. The reason why I wanted to show you, for the demonstration purpose, I wanted to split this two quantity to one quantity. So don't get confused, friend, don't get confused. I've just taken two examples. This is one, and this is your typical ratio spread, 1:1:1. So let me show this. Okay, let's say you have a capital of 2,30,000. See, ideally I have a capital of 2,30,000 thanks to Angel One, because there is a new rule, right? Whenever the unused funds should be like credited back to your account, maybe quarterly, monthly, I don't know. But out of my 5 lakhs, I think 2 lakhs got credited to my account, so I'll not even pump in that amount, right? Let's see. Okay, we are debating the topic. So now my capital is 2,30,000. Okay, so if I want to execute, if I want to deploy this butterfly, so what I need is like 41,000, right? Clearly it shows, right? The funds needed is 46,000. Now what I'll do, say majority of the folks, what they will do, let's say you're planning to execute this order. Okay, let's say someone is planning to do the basket order, or someone will do like individual orders. So what I basically do is like I say trade all, that's it, because I go through Sensible. Sensible makes my job easy. I'm not promoting Sensible, but I literally mean it. Sensible makes my job. See, with a single click. Okay, but let me show. With a single click, right? With a single click, let me close this. Okay, if I want to trade, that's it. Trade all and just say place order, or else you can just say place all order at marketplace. So with single click you will be able to execute all the orders, rather than I'm going to Zerodha, right, finding out this strike, finding out the adding this strike, adding this strike, adding this strike, adding this strike, or else I'll go to like basket orders. Yeah, just leave it. Okay, I'll just leave it to you. Now what happens is, let's say you want to execute this trade. Okay, so what I'll do, this is going to like interesting. What I'll do, so let's say if someone is, let's say I like see if someone wants to execute this sell position, first sell position. So what is the capital requirement? It has 1,38,000. So almost more than 50% of the capital will be blocked, because you are selling it naked. And let's say if he is not aware, basically if he is not, because I saw this, right? So there are like 22% of the people, there is almost like 25 to 30 people from 120 don't know. Let's say they might do this mistake, right? So they might have executed this sold position first. Yes, your margin got blocked, so you have another just 1 lakh. And let's say they are planning to execute this thing. Now it will say your funds, you don't have the funds available, so they will get confused. So what they will do, right, they will try to mess up their trade, why this is not getting executed, and then what they will see, by the time they realize, so let's say this sell position is giving you loss, so they will exit with the loss, because they do not have that context, right? They do not have the context in that, yes, I have the capital of 2,31,000. See, this is what they'll do. Now the capital requirement, the capital I have like 2,30,000, sensible is showing me 41,000. Yeah, but max I need to have 46,000. I have the capital, but still why I'm not able to execute my second sale, right? This is a very common question, because let's see, you're selling a first sale, and the moment you're trying to sell the second sale, check your capital. Your capital requirement is 2,74,000, and the actual fund required is 2,78,000, and you have just 2,31,000. So just in case if you have executed, let me take the epic pen. Just in case if you have executed one sale leg and you do not know what is happening, so you'll mess up your trade. So by the time you realize, okay, so this leg, just in case if this leg is giving you loss, so you'll exit this leg with the loss. Let's say you sold this, all of a sudden market went up, right? So this leg will give you loss. You don't even know that. So the best thing is, friend, like what you have to do is, okay, I'll check back everything. So that's what you have to do is, first buy this. So whenever you are deploying the trade, first buy one. Okay, then see, buy requires only 5,300 capital. You still have 2,30,000 capital, and then you have to sell. Check the magic. The moment you bought and then you sold, check your capital and your margin needed and the funds needed. Now, don't you think, even if you want to go for selling this thing, can we do that? Yes, we can do. See, when my capital is 2,30,000, even if I want to go for this sell rather than going for this buy, still I can do that. But if you take the initial earlier example, we sold one, and when we try to sold two, it threw an error message saying that insufficient fund. So what is that magic we did? We did not do any magic. The magic what we did is like, that's it. We have this leg, we have added the buy. That's where this is a sort of edging, or you call this is a sort of reducing the margin. It's up to you. Or else this is sort of mitigating your loss. See, this buy can be considered as three things. It can be your edge, it can be like literally to reduce the margin, or else this would be your sort of reducing your mitigating the loss from unlimited to limited, or this can be your stop loss. You defined your edging, but end of the day, the moment you add this buy, your capital will not it will not get reduced basically. So what I mean to say is like, you'll not be in a position, right, to not to sell these two calls. You got my point, right? So now let me delete this. Okay, so then if you want, and then you can go for this buy also. That's it. Now the moment you add this buy, your capital margin is like almost like came down to 41,000. Maybe the other thing what you can do, buy this, okay, sell this, keep an eye on this thing, and then again buy this, right, 23,000, and then go for sell. This is a second order. Either way, okay, again I'll show you. You can buy, sell, buy. That's it. Keep an eye on this price. Second way, buy, sell, buy, sell. This is also fine. Third way, buy, sell, or you can go for sell, keep a check on this thing, and you can go for buy. Third way. Fourth way, go for buy, go for second buy, and then you can sell this thing, and you can sell this thing. Got it? So at least I'll try to show you in this ratio. Needless to say, right, I mean, you got the point. Basically what you have to do is like, boss, buy it first. That's it. If you have like two legs, see, again I'll show you what is the capital, what is the overall capital. We have 2,30,000. If you want to go for ratio spread, perfectly this is matching. I have 2,30,000, 1,40,000 is what it requires. But when you're not buying this, you're planning to sell first this one, your capital is 1,04,000. Let's say again you're planning to sell the second sale, right, 2,70,000. This will say funds unavailable. People will get into panic mode. By the time they try to adjust, again this will go up. If market goes up with a quick momentum, they have to book the loss. They don't know that we need to buy this. That's it. So the order would be simple, friends: buy, sell, and go for the second sell. That's it. As simple as that. Now when I started this session, I've told you this one, right, how to do the correct order execution. Now let me show you how to avoid the margin penalty. This is very important. Okay, so this we have discussed only about buying. So when you're planning to sell, when you're planning to come out of the trade, let's say you have deployed this butterfly, you got with good profit, right? Now this is Thursday, you wanted to exit this entire trade. So what the common mistakes the retailers will do is like they'll go for basket order, right? We never know in the basket order whether this buy will get trigger first, whether this sell will get trigger first, whether this buy will get trigger first, sell will get. See, basket order is a basket order. When you go for market order, the moment the premiums and everything gets massed, so that will, yeah, though that happens within a fraction of second, but we never know. But some people, what they do is like, let's say they are into this trade, right? So let's say they are into trade. So first they want to get, they want to exit this. Let's say if they wanted to exit this and they wanted to run this 3 legs, they wanted to hold this 3 legs for the next 2 hours, 3 hours, 1 day, 2 day. So what basically it happens here is like, or else let's say someone also want to exit this buy leg also, and they wanted to, maybe after 1 day, 2 days, they wanted to clear off, exit the trade. But let's say this is a sort of like 2 sold position. So the catch point over here is you have 2,31,000. This is where the brokers will start looking at the opportunity in terms of penalizing you. Simple. See, now your capital is 2,31,000. The moment you exited your buy leg or squared off your buy leg, so you have 2 sold position. See, the margin needed is 2,78,000, but you have 2,30,000. This is where they will charge you the margin call. This is only for single lot. So just imagine if you are playing with 10 lots, right? This is where, right, they will charge you. See, they will charge you margin. See, you have 2,31,000. Okay, I'm not sure whether this is right or wrong because I need to have the capital. Yeah, I need to have the capital, but just on single lot, if they can charge you some penalty, so just in case if you're playing with more lots, so they will charge you the penalty. So what is the solution for this thing? So whenever you're exiting your trade, believe me, trust me, this is one of the bare minimum thing what you have to know is, at least while deploying the trade, you will not get the penalty charge. At least you will get an error message saying that insufficient fund. But while exiting the trade, boss, remember one thing, you have to sell your position first. Exit this, and I would not even recommend you to say that exit this. I would say first exit your sold positions, right? Try to understand, exit your sold positions and then exit your buy positions. This is one of the bare minimum thing what you have to know. If you directly exit your buy position and then if you are planning to exit your sold position, check this, you will get the margin penalty. And if you're holding for 1 day, 2 day without knowing, right, you will get the penalty charge. Unnecessary. Why should we give the penalty charge? And you know, right, brokers have different terms and conditions other than penalty charge. They'll charge n number of charges. That's where they look out for this opportunity, and I've done this mistake in my past. That's where I got to know. Even when I started the trading, even I do not know all these minute details. See, no one knows, right? So maybe genuinely, I would say these are the real traders actually. Yes, I'm so happy that people said confused, request for a video. Yes, because they might be a new trader. 30 people, they might be new traders that don't know these basic things. Even I was one of the candidate within this bucket. But now I'm telling you, while exiting the trade, first exit your sold position followed by buy position. And whenever you want, let's say you want to go for one more sold position. Let's say you want to, let me tell you one thing. Let's say you want to exit this and you want to sell one position. Let's say I want to sell one more position. Let me see. Let me say I want to sell this position. This is your, so the condition is you want to exit this and you want to sell this. So don't go for selling this straight away, because if you go for straight away selling this, right, you will not get the capital. So what you have to do is like first, sorry, my bad, don't exit this buy, right, my bad, don't exit this buy, first sell and then you have to exit this buy. Just to see, if you exit this buy and then you are planning to sell this, you will not get the capital. See, that's what, right? If you want to sell this, right, now this is showing within your capital, limited capital, you can do that. But the moment if you by chance, by mistake, if you exit this buy and then you want to sell this, you will be not able to sell because the capital requirement is 3,04,000, you have only 2,31,000. So the single buy, this buy will make the huge difference. This is called a edge, this is called a, what do we say, a virtual stop loss, this is called to reduce your margin, This is called a sort of like reducing your maximum loss to unlimited loss to minimum loss. So this makes the huge difference. I was been like very patient. If you want, I can extend the video also. I thought of making this a live session, but I think 50% of the retailers know this. But if someone doesn't know this, you are creating problem for yourself, right? If you did not understand the video, pause the video, watch 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, because this is must for each and every retailer, and there are like different variations. You got the context now. That's it. While deploying, you have to buy. See, simple friends, I'll make you more clear. Whenever you are deploying, first go for buy, first buy, then sell. That's it. When you are deploying the trade. So when you are exiting the trade, it's the reverse. That's it. First exit your sell positions and then exit your buy position. That's it. This is a reverse. 1, 2 while deploying the trade. The other way is like first exit your sold position and exit your buy position, right? The third one is like if you want to do some adjustments, let's say you have 4 legs, right? If you want to exit this buy and if you want to sell, one more thing, simple friends, first execute this sell and then exit this buy. Don't do the other way. If you are exiting this and if you are going for sell, first of all, that will not allow you, and unnecessary you will be spoiling your trade because you do not have capital now. Again you have to buy this, again you have to buy this, again you have to sell this, and then you have to exit it. So that will add up your brokerage charges. And first of all, within that situation, when the market is giving a quick momentum, let's say one big candle has given high or low, right? By the time you realize your mistake, by the time you will be converting your profit to loss. It happens, right? Whenever you see a big candle, down candle or a up candle, that's what you have to be like prepared with all these checkpoints while deploying and while exiting and while doing your adjustments. So these are very, very important. I would not say important, these are the bare minimum things, friends. Alright, so if you like the video, please do not hesitate to give it a like. And also, as I said, right, unless and until you guys get me more subscribers, I'll not get motivated. And believe me, I'm planning to come up with more and more unique and right out of box adjustments. I'm just exploring many trades, and also believe me, I'm just planning to come up with more and more signature strategies. As I said, initially I had my 7 signature strategies and I've added another 2, so I have like 9 to 10 signature strategies with me, friends, right? It's a win-win situation for both of us. So please join my Telegram channel. So this is where I'll be giving you all the timely updates. See, if you see, so this is where we take up the what do we say, I'll show you my price action. Okay, I'll give you my trade logic. Okay, this is my trade logic. So I mean price action, we take the quiz, we have the answers and everything. Okay, thank you friends, thank you for watching my video.